So I know what everybody's thinking. You're going up against the big dogs, $5 million team, you know, Gowan, Weingard, Bill Clinton's lawyer, Bill Clinton's defense firm for his impeachment. Against Gowan, Weingard, dope. Don't you understand? You don't have a chance? Don't you understand there's no hope? No. Here's why. You don't think there's some other people on the other side that are committed, that aren't motivated by money? You don't think there's a few people out there who are attorneys who've been victims? You don't think there's a few people that may have a relative that disappeared in Kosovo, Mr. Tachi? So, how did that all relate to this? George, you're talking about something that happened 20 years ago. You're talking about Kosovo, you're talking about organ harvesting, you're talking about Tachi, you know, Hillary Clinton's best friend, you're talking about Madeleine Albright, you're talking about Madeleine Albright's dad, Denver University, where they teach all this shit. You're talking about Chris Hill, the ambassador at the time, undermining the ambassador there, and Ambassador Holbrooke. Yeah, Chris, you undermined him every day you were there. You stole information from him every day you were there. That's why right there. That building still inspires people from not just the United States, but from around the world. But if you left Serbia and you saw what happened in Serbia on the Kosovo-Serbia border, and you left it during the war, would you forget about it? Would all that just go away? You know, Hillary Clinton came up there one day and said, forget all about all that. What we got to worry about is Donald Trump breathing down my neck from 20 feet behind me. That's what we need to be talking about. Donald Trump breathing down my neck a year ago in the debates. We don't want to talk about 20-year-old things that happened in Kosovo. But that doesn't remove the motivation. That doesn't remove the motivation for people to help me. But for somebody to come out 9 o'clock at night after working all day on a huge fraud case, one of the largest fraud cases going on right now on this hill. For her to come out 9 o'clock at night, 8:30, whatever it was, and help me, because I said there's this protective order. They shut me down. There's this protective order. I can't get at the visas. I can't get at the 302s. I can't get at the FBI interviews. I can't get at Abbas's interview. I can't get at Rana's interview. All the Imran stuff shut down when I'm at kind of my wit's end, figuring out how I'm going to do, what's my next move going to be. Because this is right after Gowan last night had put in the protective order around 8 o'clock to protect Imran's identity, to protect his passports. That person came out last night at 9 o'clock to help me, and we worked through it. And I have to admit, Gowan, Weingard is pretty damn good. That was an incredible move. The protective order was a good move. Just like McCabe shutting down the records, that wasn't a good move. That was just somebody flipping the chessboard because they're frustrated. The point here is, that still means something to some people. So people do come out at 9 o'clock at night to help the prosecution, since the prosecution won't help themselves. And I will say, for Gowan, Weingard to show up, convene the court, I believe the court convened after 5 o'clock, to convene the court and get the judge to pass that order, that protective order, to protect Imran's identity, that shows what we're going up against in this case. Everyone is on their side, judge, jury, everybody. I mean, why would you, if he was just a simple spy in Congress, why would you protect his visas? Why? Why would you protect it? If he was spying right here, right? If he was stealing secrets, why would you protect him? Why would you protect his visas? Now it's going to be very difficult for me to prove the containers, the 4 containers in Charleston. See what it was? is everybody's working their pay-to-play deals. Then it comes down to signature time, and they don't want to sign it because they don't want to go to jail. So they go, hey, Imran, can you come over here? Signature. Imran was just a signature guy. And that's why I don't want to go after just Imran. These are the little things that you hear that slip out sometimes. In the Taggart interview, they were at the house. Hasib, Rana, and Raul Abbas, they were at the house. That's from the Marine testifying to that. Now, did I see that? We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see if I saw Hasib and Abbas running in and outside of the Lindbergh baby back door or not. Not the garage. I'm sticking with it. Back door, the basement. Lindbergh baby back door. Hasib and Rana. Supposedly to play video games. Video games with Jamal. It wasn't video games. As long as there's one person left, I'll be up here. Thanks, everybody. It's a train of justice. It's a train of justice, McCabe. Coming from Charleston.